Team Detonation, shout out to them. Shien, though, man, this man is for Evo champion, bro. What can you say about this guy that hasn't been said?
Absolutely, right? Needs no introduction at this point. Tasty Steve likes to call him the scientist. I like to call him the mad scientist.
Yes, sir.
His labbing is second to none. He knows every single situation, what optimal conversion to go into. More importantly, he knows how to manipulate you in the neutral. He is one of the best in the business at doing so. But Fudo, like we said, he's got the track record to back this up. He's already taken down the DJ Mirror multiple times in high-stakes tournaments. So we'll see if he can do it one more time to ensure that he makes it out.
Now, of course, mirror matches player to player, but there are a little bit small things in terms of the character with this one. Knee drop is very dangerous. There's a trait conversion you can get with the back heavy kick and the OD just cool. We'll see if that happens. Perfect parry is there with the follow-up DP, doubling down with it with the jackknife on point.
Thing, right? Already threatening the parry after the minus frames. A very popular strategy, 5 to 6. Oh, he tried to bait him out right there. Shien knew he was going to go for a throw bait. He just pressed on him.
Sharing the brain cell. No back to the forward throw. Drive rush up again for the plus frame support medium kick. Oh, he didn't commit to the crouching medium punch after that counter hit. This is fine though. Fudo with a big lead.
Lead rival. We know the damage output on DJ. That big lead can disappear in an instant. But it looks like a little bit misspaced or mistimed on that slide, unfortunately. Allows Fudo to pick it up and punish for the kill.
Fudo with the first victory. Bar at the bottom almost shoots up to level 3.
I've seen DJs do that, and I never know if it's intentional or not. Like if they're faking
slide
it for the throw or if they mistimed it. But right there, it looked like it was mistimed.
Yeah. Rather have it be the plus frame.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Fudo kind of shimming him, machine working out, drops it low. Level 2. Let's get that extra oxtail.
Oh, not
the
even
damage just with the forward area. You know what? Not a lot of damage, but he does at least get the lead. Drop rushes up, set the pressure again. Going for so many resets.
Yeah, definitely strange right there. And it felt like Shien was actually second on the drive rush, but still beat it. I don't know what Fudo was going with, but right now Fudo's got a hefty life lead. A little bit of drive gauge left. Shien's gonna have to fight for his life.
Reversal jab.
Does he ever? He just wakes up with the jab. Buffered a Soba behind it, and it actually bought him some breathing room.
So I'm gonna go out swinging, bro. If I go out swinging. See if we can blow up that bar. Very imperative for this character to dump out the damage. Yes, DJ does have damage. Have the bar to back it up. Sway, Blake, he finds the hit. Finally finds the mark and hits him with the greatest of Sobots.
Level 1 here, trying to bait something out right there. Fudo just knocks him down, takes the crouch medium kick. He had to jump because he didn't want to get chipped out. Oh my goodness, Shien stealing that round.
But the wild thing is Fudo didn't anti-air, didn't back up for the fireball anti-air to make that a bait.
Oh man, punish counter coming out. Yeah, I don't even know if the jump in actually punished or not. Either way, Shien here cooking him in the corner. He's riding that momentum from stealing that last round. Fudo on life support now real quick. Getting all the plus frames into the fade fireball just to set up the throw.
Got him.
And that's how you ride momentum, my man. Shien 4-0 right now. He's on the verge of going undefeated in his group.
Cursor Raw really hitting. That's wild considering the month it is. There we go, the back throw. Punish counter, extra damage. Crouching punch, canceling the fireball right there for the side Fudo. Ooh, careful now. Mistakes, might capitalize on. Strike throw, what are we going for? Try to go for anything to lead and defeat him because of that ODDP.
Oh, and then look at that, just waking up with a sway. That's such a good option a lot of the time. Players want to get in, keep taking their turn, but that sway moves you out of range so quickly. Fudo immediately ready to pop up with a jackknife maximum, but the backdash punishes the throw attempt. Shien on set point.
He is insane in this mirror. Fantastic, it's Fudo putting on the back foot continuously. Bar, you said the bottom has been fantastic. Anti-airs right there, the fake out. Looking for a throw, doesn't get it. We'll get the drive rush follow-up. Going for a button this time, yes he does. Doesn't find anything big, but he still has him caught up in the corner. Might be time to call corner.
Shien is doing whatever he wants right now. Fudo finally put the stop to it for a second. Beautifully spaced Sobot, excuse me.
Perfect there in the fireballs. Yeah, he's played this matchup a lot, you can definitely tell. Great to delete that off the table, no projectiles.
Look at that Shien, he didn't even stick his hand in the blender right there. He was just walking back in response to the drive rush. Ooh, they recovered just in time. I thought he was gonna eat it, jump in.
Really did too. Bar built for level 3, imperative for this character. We're gonna see that more often than not.
You see Shien still, he's not falling for any of the drive rush shenanigans. He was like, I know this way is an option. I'm not sticking my hand there.
Hello.
Play the character. You understand the crouching medium punch. We dropping both. About to drop this man out in the losers.
Wow.
Level 3 for the victory. Yo, you know where we're going? We're gonna hit it from the back. Now, we're gonna hit it from the front.
Está huevón, tío.
The win 2-0 against Fudo.
Yeah, such a clutch.
2-0, el mejor DJ.
Right? I know everybody
del torneo,
Snake Eyes
¿será?
fans are super happy with that one. Xian's going to close it out 5-0 over Fudo. That puts the first loss on Fudo's board. And what a way to do it. Xian stealing the turn after the -3 funky slicer right there. Not scared to press the crouch medium punch. He knows at that space, you're going to have to commit to something that's medium or heavy, right? So he's like, hey, I might as well do it just in case. And look at that. Xian comes out with the victory again. Stealing a couple of rounds from Fudo, but hey, sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good.
All that happened, it felt like, because that jump in situation, that Fudo could have backed off and maybe anti-aired, used the fireball as a bait, even the fake out, could have been it. I feel like it all went downhill after that. That sway play, very imperative, even against DJ. In these distances where you're not close enough to do anything, and you're gonna get dusted and deleted and defeated. You know that more than anybody else. You play DJ, like you've already figured out that game plan, but still you still get hit. Xian with the shimmies as well.
Yeah, and the swing is honestly a great tool up against DJ, right? Because DJs love to drive rush, they like the soul bots, the fears, all these things move him forward. So you kind of lull them into a false sense of spacing and be like, okay, yeah, do the move, and then the sway busts out, they completely whiff, you get the punish counter, funky slicer, and then they die. Straight up.
That's really what happened.
Yeah, that's all that's left, you know what I'm saying? And Xian doing a great job. Clutch backdash in the corner as well to escape the throw, but I think this is where we saw it, right? Steal the turn on the funky slicer. He tried Sobot. You saw the reversal. He immediately did it, but yeah, too many startup frames in comparison to that crouch medium punch, even with the additional -3 from the funky slicer. So beautiful stuff from Xian. I mean, I was expecting Fudo to really show out in the mirror because of that grand finals of the World War in Japan.
And all the DJs that are out there in Japan, I really thought it was going to be a lot more even at the very least, but no. She said, look at me, bro. He said, look at me, I'm the mad scientist. I know all about this.
A ver.
It comes down to this. Snake Eyes back up on the deck. He needs this W. Look at the scoreboard. Xian, Fudo with his first loss. Snake Eyes, it needs a W, and it needs Fudo go down to Samael.
Yes, indeed. So the next match is going to be Snake Eyes versus Namikaze, right? So again, for Snake Eyes to stay alive, he's got to get that W. And you know he wants to do it in a 2-0 fashion. Right now, he is at a 2-game deficit to Fudo, excuse me. So because of that, he can't afford to even drop a game. And we're going to have a decider if Snake Eyes wins this one 2-0 in that last game between Fudo and Samuel.
Oh my God, things going down to the wire again. Looking at these brackets before, like this morning, I was like, it's already written. It's already destined. These people are going to get out. These other people, you know, they're going to be cooked, whatever. It's not like that, baby. It's not like that. Last year, as we mentioned previously at the start of the show, things felt like they're way more written than they were. This year, it's not so clear.
Definitely not. I want to see who plays spoiler. Of course, Snake Eyes always has the underdog advantage, but he's also hometown hero, right? We are in LA. He's from Southern California, so he's got the crown behind him as much as he's never had. Got to go up against Namikaze on the DJ. And yo, word on the street going into this tournament was that he got to fight DJ, but I don't think it's played out that way. Shout out to Veggie, who was like, nah, I don't know who you heard that from, but he struggles against DJ. Oh, headbutt into the SPD, but it's looking like the DJ that's struggling now.
Namikaze did say that, I'm going to get this name wrong, Zengi Bolado trained him for this match.
Oh, really?
He helped him out. That was actually the dude that dressed it up demo in Street Fighter 5 when he went out there.
That's right.
Yeah. So he had a little bit of, you know, that Geef practice with him, as we said before. You may have Geef in your area, but is it to the level of Snake Eyes?
Snake Eyes is one of the best grappler players to ever do it. You know what I mean? Like, it really is levels to this. He's on the top when it comes to the grapplers. But right now, Namikaze, what a stand heavy kick.
That's a very, very important toolkit in this matchup. Staying outside that distance for like the same medium punch and clipping it preemptively with the punish counter.
Yeah, he tried to sneak in a little reset right there with a throw off the OD. The Snake Eyes well aware. He's got 2 bars as well, so Namikaze can't throw fireballs for free, and he's not looking to. Just getting in Geef's grill and going with the throw.
That's one thing we're seeing a lot more than other DJ players when they fought Snake Eyes and send heavy kick to establish the punish counter. Follow-ups right after it. And outside the space where he'd like to jab and get in, and while he does so, there could be anti-airs, could be stoppage of, you know, the drop rush, but it's not happening right now. Snake Eyes with all the reads.
Ooh, there's the headbutt this time. Yeah, looking for the reset. Namikaze, I was going to say, he's not afraid to down back. And now Snake Eyes reading that, picking up on the SPD.
Oh! Stand fierce. This is fantastic. Right though. Back though. For the back heavy kick, actually.
Indeed. Namikaze's bought himself some breathing room, but the air tech immediately have to deal with the headbutt again. That shaves off so much drive meter. Caught him trying to take his turn. Snake Eyes sent the drive rush. You next, fam. Jackhammer.
Yeah. The super to seal it. Final round between these two. I like this. It's neck and neck.
Indeed, bro. And Snake Eyes only had to spit 2 bars, right? So he's still got a bar to his name. Now, we've seen him make that level 1 work before. Not the best level 1, but if people try to escape through the air, he might shut it down.
Fireballs, careful now. Who's trying to go for the hand grab? Unfortunately, too far out. Gripping his demons. Perfect parry. We see an ODSPD. We do. Not a back throw.
Yeah, he didn't even take the screen advantage. He just wanted the damage. Snake, yeah, not trying to parry or put his hand in the blender when it comes to the drive rush.
I like that back heavy kick if you back off right after. You don't get close to beat. Take that room. Oh, no. Counter hit. Running bear grab.
And we've seen that already, right? He loves that. Sticking out the button, resetting into the running bear grab. They're getting him big damage in these sets.
Anti-air kick. Kamikaze got hit the charge. A little bit too much.
He's got another drive rush here. Oh, nothing to follow it. I don't know if he wanted the level 2 and it didn't come out or what.
The bar to utilize.
Yeah, I was going to say that's plus and burnout. The OD Sobot.
Está frío, está cao.
The fireballs, but the fake outs are there from the side of Namikaze.
Está mal ahí.
He's got CA. He's got CA.
Oh!
Like,
Puta madre,
the
huevón.
drive rush and block normal built the
Bueno.
CA. You have to be aware of what Snake Eyes and Zangief has that on deck. There is the level 3. Talk to your fans.
Only for them, bro. It's only for my fans. Snake Eyes with the first victory. You get too close. I can see your breath.
I see that, bro. He was a pixel away from the 3 bars. As soon as that drive rush came in, I was like, no, bro, run.
Run. It's like a horror movie. Or like a horror story. Let's see what happens with Namikaze getting gripped up. Oh, this man's wake up to put him to sleep for a little bit.
Maybe too early on the throw. Yeah, the crowd is coming alive now. They're loving the SPD party.
And Namikaze's lost so much health to stay fierce for the knockdown. The trades will take
my.
Bien.
Snake Eyes now running away with this set.
Severe, once again, we talked about that, man. Interrupted the drive rushes.
Oh, he tried to slide anti-air. Nothing is working for Namikaze right now. Finally, just as I say that, though, we see the funky slicer rear its head.
Throw right after he double dashes up. Actually, for the drive rush, I'm sorry. But this is good for Namikaze. At least he's got the room to work with. Same heavy kick we've seen. He needs to find those anti-airs more consistently. You have to have the charge, the crouch heavy kick sweep, the fault with the DP. He needs something. There are too many jump ins coming from Snake Eyes.
Yeah, indeed, right? He's gotten away with damn near every jump, if I recall correctly.
I think you might be right.
Like legit. Oh, yeah, the fast fall on the knee. That poor Lariat, man. It's got slow startup. It is very difficult to anti-air that option.
Backs off, no overhead. Careful now, that bar at the bottom gets built. Heavy kick, drive rush in.
And that's going to be the round here. Namikaze not going quietly into the night, that is for sure. And again, remember, Snake Eyes cannot afford to even drop a game here.
That's true. Anti-air right there with the back heavy kick. Namikaze finally finds something.
Oh, backing up. We get the monkey flip out.
Whenever he gets so close, I'm so afraid for him. Don't get too close to this character, man. I'm telling you. Side kick, drive rush, OD immediately. What's still part of this?
Yeah, I like that, right? He was like, no more pressure for Snake Eyes. He hasn't really baited out anything yet, so might as well let the jackknife fly.
With the variance.
Ooh, he didn't even try to do anything after. Yeah, right now, just playing it slow and steady, trying to harass Snake Eyes down again. He asked the plus break. He tried to walk back, and exactly, Snake Eyes caught the low. He was too close. Taking the damage here.
Heavy kick nice and close. Headbutt again, plus, hell step. Now you're caught up in the corner.
God, look at the headbutts, bro.
Get this man some Advil.
Oh,
no,
but again, the Lariat. We got fumbles on both sides right now. He finds the hit, another drive rush. Snake Eyes gonna be able to close it out 2-0 and keep his chances of qualifying alive.
Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes on the geek, causing some grief. This dude could make it. He can,
baby. He
Top
can.
16, that's sitting in his sight.
The dream is alive for the deep contention.
You hear the people chanting his name, baby. I ain't ever heard people chant like that for a geek. I ain't gonna be real. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't ever heard nobody chant for a geek like that.
I don't know if I'm comfortable living in this timeline.
I don't like it, man. I don't like it, bro.
But it's okay, baby. When he's an underdog like this, when it's the hometown hero, very understandable. Snake Eyes here. Oh, man, it's all going to come down to the last match in Group E. But an amazing, amazing set between these two. And what a way to pull off the victory.
Again, those jump ins continuously caught Namikaze. Deer in the headlights, couldn't do anything about it. And when he did go for them, they weren't the best sort of trades. You got a trade right there, but no faults with a DP for the corner carry and things like that. None of that good that you'd like to have at Snake Eyes. When he had him in the corner, he continues to harass with headbutts, Plus frames, stagger stepping every so often.
That
so
headbutt
nasty,
was deleting the drive gauge. Every time we put the dome on you, bro, just say goodbye to your meter. And
Give me that.
Sitting in the drive rush right there. Oh, who next? You next, bro.
Yes, sir.
Jackhammer City. But yeah, man, Namikaze did a great job too, right? You can see right there, getting the sways off, trying to avoid the command throws. He didn't give Snake Eyes an easy route of offense, right? He really made him switch up between the command throws, going after the legs. Like, Namikaze never really rested on his laurels with one option. And this right here, yeah, you see, he literally built the CA on that drive rush block normal. So, man, yeah, and once that happens, I think it's like the run frame startup or whatever, you ain't escaping, right, if you keep your pressure going. So the CA was there. That was beautiful from Snake Eyes right there. And again, remember, he could not really afford to drop any games here. That's why the crowd was so into it, even with him being a game up. They know that just one loss could spell Snake Eyes not advancing.
Could have been cooked, but he is still in and could get his win. It all comes down to this final match for him and Fudo as well. Fudo, Samuel is our last match.
Yeah.
And again, just like just like many of these groups, it is so hard to call. It could be anybody moving on. Your fantasy brackets, mine, yours at home, they're all done and dusted.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like 1 and 4.
I was going to say, yeah, the brackets have been busted for the most part for sure. Jackhammer, once again, I love seeing the move. Snake Eyes, the crowd going nuts for him. The Geef, the hometown boy, everybody is feeling it. And as you mentioned, Cola, this is our last match. And again, we get another ideal finish, right?
Yes.
Where this last match is going to determine who gets out in this bracket. Now, of course, Fudo, he's 3-1 right now. The +2 game differential. Snake Eyes 3-2 with the +2 game differential. So it's going to be very close. Samuel, if he's able to upset Fudo 2 straight, then Snake Eyes is in. I think if he's able to upset Fudo at all, then Snake Eyes should be in by game differential. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that with Mother Base, but this is going to be a great one.
Listen, Snake Eyes, I need you to go. And if you get that top 16 spot, give a portion of whatever you win to Spain. Your hopes are riding on Samuel out here with that Luke. But if you're Fudo, you better fight this character like you hate him, like you got some ancestral violence against him. You feel me? Like you got to go down, bro.
Most definitely harness the ancestors, harness the anger of Street Fighter protagonists past, and be like, why were we not as good as Luke?
This ain't
right?
fair,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Like Ryu's like, I ain't been as good as Luke since Nam, bro. What's going on with this?
Here we go, final game of this group stage. Fudo and Samuel, let's get it.
Oh yeah, the funky slicer, I believe that's -2 in OD. But both players not trying to overcommit early.
Anti backs up perfectly, resets the pressure with the crouching medium punch, trying to find an entry point, but there's none. No!
Oh, and look at that. Fudo, the quick recognition, right? As soon as he sees that it wasn't an actual punish, goes into the DI to punish the flash knuckle, baits out the OD. This is looking tough for the Geef contingent right now.
This ain't looking too good, OD.
Oh my, your life bar! What happened to it?
Bro, where'd it go? I'm checking my pockets, I'm looking around, it's gone, you going down.
Listen, man, Fudo got the magician gig on the side, bro.
Yeah,
making things disappear.
Yeah, man. Oh, no. Don't let it be like this. Samuel put up a fight. The crouch here is there, though. Oh, they both trying to bring some with the tap parry. For an opening. Samuel finds this with the stand fear starter. Off the back of the drive rush to get the maximum amount of corner carry. And the Oki, too, as well with that chaser.
Staying alive indeed. Fudo shuts it down. The jackknife maximum is such an important anti-air to keep on deck. As you can see right there, immediately holding the down charge after throwing the fireball. Yeah, see, he's waiting for it, right?
Yeah,
he definitely is looking to pop off with the jackknife.
Love to. There it is, as you called it. That's why you good analysis, bro. Amazing what you do. Anyway, ready with that drive rush play to get that DP. It backs up, finds a punish counter. It should be close up with that drive rush light kick cancel in a level 2. Fudo, you got that sauce, that seasoning. Do you got that oxtail? Yes, you do, Fudo.
1-0 already. That's a great look for Fudo to start this set. Samuel immediately into the rematch, not going to character select. And you know that the prayer circle is strong right now. Brutus, I don't know what language is you're chanting right now, but you better be chanting loud.
Bro, it's demonic, bro. It's satanic, I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
He gonna have to reach down the demons.
He's got to bust out the Ouija board in a second. Oh, a little bit too late. Excuse me, a little bit too shallow.
Fireball interruption. There's the soul pod. Trying to find an opening. Samuel has to be careful with that drive gauge. Getting hit, actually not that bad with the reset. Not so good. So he caught up in the corner after that back rise. He interrupts with the crouching medium punch, but no follow-up though.
And Samuel, he can't let those chances go. A player the caliber of Fudo is going to make you pay dearly for those opportunities that are missed. Oh, yeah. Fierce into the drive impact right there. Can't do nothing about it. I think that's like a
Hola muchachos, ¿qué
3-30
tal?
gap.
Muy buenas
So you
noches
can't actually
muchachos, soy
throw those
Nero de
attempts
Boxer.
either, you just get tossed.
Se juega la vida
Fudo sitting on set point.
Hoy ya va a tener dos peleas y va a ser muy importante.
OD just cool. Some more drive gauge and look at the damage right there done from machine gun upper. Meeting with the stand medium punch.
Oh, no.
Wait, that's the bait.
And Fudo playing complete spoiler. You may have gotten hype.
Aldair, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Puta, qué calor, weón. Acabo de cenar.
Straight up from Daigo's own. Fudo 2-0 in the top 16.
Fudo moving on the top 16.
Acabo de cenar ahorita. Voy a compartir la transmisión.
So many close calls, man, when it comes to big tournament wins. He's won tournaments, but in terms of like big ones, Capcom Cups, Evos and things like that.
Qué calor, no puedo dar con polo. A las 8. Falta 10 minutos, pero no es exacto, pues no ponle. Ponle 8 y 15 por ahí, 8 y 10.
Shut down everybody's hopes and dreams, bro. The villain style. Did he even give a glimmer of hope up against Samuel? He just clinically and surgically took it apart.
Think about how many loops that he had to play on a regular at Street Fighter League Japan. All the consistent ones like Bonchan and damn near many of the people that were out there in both stages and preparing for that continuously week after week emboldened him to stay solid in this match.
Puta, weón. Le he visto jugar al chivolo y me dan a jugar, entrar nuevamente con Ryu, weón. Bueno, voy a comenzar a jugar nuevamente Chacalito y puta, voy a jugar todos los días la próxima semana porque puta, quiero jugar bien, pero no.
Off the rip, Fudo getting his W with the quickness.
Yeah, exactly. You saw the counter hit on the drive impact in the corner, right? Like that gap when you're in burnout with Fierce into drive impact, it's unthrowable. So Samuel, I think, tried to do it, but he had to try at least. Right?
You gotta do something, bro.
It's one of those things that you just kind of get checkmated by at the end. And Fudo,
Ay, sigue jugando con tu mando casero que tienes.
Amazing stuff. This is why
Chacalito?
he's one of the best to ever do it. He doesn't let the pressure get to him. He's been in this atmosphere, this electricity, time and time again.
Ain't nothing new.
And he just went to 9 to 5. He did the work on them.
Clock in, clock out. That's what it's about. Fudo, she moving on the top 16. I can see that bracket real soon here. Here's the standings. Yeah, Fudo.
Mañana no voy a tomar desayuno, no voy a ni almorzar, voy a esperar hasta las 4.
The only loss that Fudo took was to Shein.
Yeah, exactly right. Both of these guys proven they are the top dogs.
Pero ahorita los mandos de, mira, los mandos de Play están baratos, ¿no? Por ejemplo, un de Play 5, de Play 3 diré, está a 50 soles. Mejor que los esos genéricos que venden a 60, 70. Y un mando de Play 4, puta. Bueno, en buen estado está como 110. Hola, Risa, ¿qué tal? Mañana nos vemos, Risa, ¿ah?
Solidified.
¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido.
Losers, yo, let me take a look at the losers, baby. Let me take a look at the heat that's down below. Kawano, Nephew,
claro, sobrado.
NL, Fudo, and whoever comes up from stage F, second place, we're fighting him, man.
That's what I was going to say. Group E and F being back-to-back like that, so your reward for making it out of Group E is facing whoever makes it out of Group F, which we all know what Group F stands for. That's
ya lo parcharon, Risas.
On stream, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that has to fight those guys. My goodness, my
Todavía,
goodness.
recién estamos comenzando, ya comenzó antes. ¿Qué tal, amiguito? Sí, compartan la transmisión, muchachos. Nero se juega la vida, tiene que ganar, sí o sí, para que pueda avanzar al top 16. Ya parcharon, ya. No sé si habrán parchado el Raid Rush, pero he visto cositas de Ken, cositas de Luke, cositas de Jamie, cositas de Zangief. Lo que pasa es que en el evento de la Capcom Cup, se escucha bien, ¿no? En el evento de la Capcom Cup hay una máquina especial que dice Demo Ed. En esa máquina sale todo el parche que va a ser actualizado después de la Capcom Cup. Sí, weón. Salud. Gracias por el like. No, ya lo nerfearon a Ken, ya está nerfeado. De verdad. Sí, ya está nerfeado. Bueno, se viene el grupo de Nero de Boxer, muchachos, ¿ah? Vamos hay que acompañarlo, muchachos.
Seriously? I'm not interested in whatever you're pitching. You really want me to
Vamos,
punch
vamos,
a
vamos,
hole
Nero,
through you?
vamos.
So, just who are you?
Ah, qué calor.
Stop pissing me off!
Dios mío. Ya saben, muchachos,
I knew there'd be
que
idiots.
la siguiente semana vamos a tener eventos. Vamos a tener este Fighter 6, torneos de KOF 15, de Tekken próximamente. Ya saben, muchachos, que esto es gracias a GHZ, muchachos, ¿ah? Aquí aficionando a Fighting Game Show y a toda la comunidad de Fighting Game, muchachos. Próximamente muchos eventos. Pero no es Love Tier, pero el único Sanji que está en este torneo es Snake Ace. El único. ¿Quién más? Nadie. ¿Quién más está? Nadie, huevón. Para que Sanji sea puta un top tier. Puta, huevón, tiene que ponerle un poquito cositas más, pues, ¿no? El stay de Bison estaba acá, ¿no? Ryu también merece. Ryu ya está. ¡Hoy! Ese que manda electricidad cuando cargas, huevón, queda en neutral para seguir combiando y para agarrarlo, chacalito. ¿Cómo se llama esa vaina? Te me he olvidado. El que bota Hadouken. El que bota el Hadouken eléctrico. Sí, huevón. Ese lo han bufeado, huevón. No, bueno, no lo han bufeado, lo han dejado en positivo. Cuando tú haces eso, queda en neutral y puedes agarrarlo, huevón. Y puedes avanzar, ¿no? Sí, Shingogeki. Sí. Le han dejado en neutral, weón. O para que lo puedas, puta, poder seguir combiando. Se viene, señores y señoras. Capcom. Ahora sí vas a tener más presión en esquina, weón. No, sigue con tu personaje, weón. Mira, Ed va a estar de moda un cierto tiempo. Y después va a estar ahí, después la gente ya no le gustaron. Va a volver a su personaje. Saludos, Santino. Santino, ¿verdad? Ahora que les digo, gente, el Discord está activado. Ahora, Willy, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Voy a mandar el enlace de Discord, muchachos, ¿ya? Ya, listo, a ver. Ahí está, muchachos, está el enlace del Discord. Si alguien quiere entrar a hablar, entra nomás con confianza. Claro, pues, ¿no? Ni usarlo, como dices tú. Ni usarlo, Santino el Bambino. Hola, ¿qué tal, William? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Ya estás bien? Oye, ¿la vas a hacer con tu fur loco o tranquilo?
I am with the reigning Evo champion fighting out of the Middle East, Angry Bird, and this is fire.
Sí, tiene bastante tiempo, chacalito.
As I said right there in the intro, Evo champion.
Sí, en 5 empieza, muchachos, ¿ah?
History of Street Fighter, 7,000 plus entrants. What was your journey to winning that Evo?
To be honest, I've done nothing special. I just kept there,
Special.
kept believing, kept doing my
Se
best.
viene, señores. Nero the
I always believe that
Boxer.
when you keep doing your best, one day is gonna be your day.
And that was yours.
Yeah, I kept believing that. Like, doesn't matter how long it takes. 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, maybe 20 years. One day is coming.
And you deserved it, bro. And now, with you being an Evo
Puta,
champion,
mira,
being
puros
right here in
Kem,
Capcom
puros
Cup,
Luke,
you know what you have
puros
to do,
JP.
right?
Yeah,
The
of course.
first
Puros
player to
DJ.
ever
Ese es un
have
torneo de
the
4
Evo
jugadores.
championship and a Capcom
Ken,
Cup
JP,
championship. Is that
Luke
something that you've thought about? Just like how
y
how
Ken.
cool that
Nada
is?
más.
No, to be honest, I didn't think about it. I just wanna go and play, have fun. When you think about this, in my opinion, when you keep thinking about how I will be Evo and Capcom Cup, it will add so much pressure on yourself. Unnecessary pressure.
You got such a strong mentality.
Se viene,
I-
señores,
I-
Nero
I-
the
I was talking
Boxer.
to you. I feel like that strong mentality Of course, they had to be built somewhere in your origin.
Dice, esa mierda te llega
in the
al...
Middle East, in a lesser known region as far as the fighting game community is concerned, right?
Ah,
what was it like coming up
puta,
over
weón,
there
sí, weón.
specifically in the fighting game community? How did you
De repente,
this famous player, Evo Champion, from a smaller region?
De repente,
To be
Chacalito.
honest, big shout outs of this goes to Nasser Esports for sponsoring me since now I've been with them 6 years now. It has been really a great journey with Nasser Esports. But like my beginnings, I used to play with Big Bird most of the time. So if someone has to get the shout out, it's definitely Big Bird, to be honest. Because if he wasn't there, like who would I been practice with?
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's actually dope. What would you say was
Ay,
the
ay,
hardest
ay.
part about getting to this point?
It's because
Dice,
choosing,
pero
because
la
I studied
amnesia
in university, I
compensa,
studied business
dice.
administration accounting. So
Autoshimi.
it was a hard decision whether you choose gaming or you choose what you've studied in. But I chose what I love.
Vamos,
So
Nero,
I'm
vamos,
happy-
Nero.
happy
Tienes
that
que
I did.
hacerla hoy día.
Clearly, it loves you back.
Conchudéate, haz todo. Entra con todo.
This has been the Evo Champion Team Masters in the Middle East, Angry Bird, and this is fire.
Welcome back to the beautiful
Ah, la amnesia, claro. No, no, no. Esa vaina y ahora queda, demora más.
Crazy because the sun is setting on somebody's Capcom Cup hopes. It is going to be
Esa
an
demora más,
amazing bracket.
al-
It's your boy Tasty Steve, joined by the amazing Sage.
Esa huevada deberían sacarlo,
Feeling
weón, sí.
fantastic. I already hear the crowd in here. Can we all make some noise for this group of death, by the way? I'm excited, everybody, to have this. I'm sure everybody at home is very excited.
Vamos.
Really hoping that these
El
groups
team
are
de la
all
muerte, el grupo de la
scrappy
muerte,
and
qué
stuff.
calor.
We have ourselves a really gnarly looking.
Creo que el 20 es el 20 el 27 creo. Ya lo nerfean todo ya. Y Risa, vas a volver con fuerza, Risas, ¿ah? Ya es hora que entres con fuerza, Risas, ¿ah? Porque Risas juega bien, ¿ah? Juega bien, Risas. Listo, muchachos. Se viene el Nero the Boxer.
Then it's the game differential as the second one. Third breakdown is the head-to-head. So if somebody played someone else and beat them, then that will come into play. If there is a three-way tie, we
La madre, la gente está tomando causa, todo mundo. No es posible. Yo no, yo no tomo.
A number of things. It is not
Ya no
unlikely that we
tomo.
have a three-way tie in this group. It's that extreme that how things are looking, and the matches should be really fiery.
El Dry Rash jode todo, eso nomás nerfen. Ah, bueno, quede neutral, weón. Eso sí jode bastante. Lesnar versus Angry Bill, la pesadilla. La pesadilla de Mena, de Nero. Comienza. Sí. Sí, tienes razón, Sandino. Lo que dice Sandino es bueno. Porque si eres un tortugón, puta, de arranque te agarra con un Dry Rush. Y así. Final round. Listo, se viene el Toshi del Street Fighter contra Angry Birds.
Yeah, and Angry Birds, somebody we typically talk about as very aggressive playstyle, right? Something that I associate with the region. They tend to be very aggressive, very
Uy, no.
early, as we see here.
Buena conga. Ahora sí lo va a tener acorralado. Ay, no. Esa vaina la han nerfeado, ¿ah? Ese lob la han nerfeado. Buen DPNX para castigar. Lo quiere mandar a la esquina. Dry Rush. Tratando de meterle el shimmy. Ojo que Leshar es muy bueno metiendo parries. ¿Ah? Eso está consciente Angry Bill. Por eso no lo va a spamear mucho. Overhead. Ya ves, mira. Está pendiente de los parries del Leshar. Shoryuken, ahora sí. Vamos, Nero the Boxer. Angry Hill dice. Sí. Entrando con ese Dry Rush.
Yeah, and if you're Lashar, you see that you start hitting buttons right away, right? Snappy, really immediate, and then Angry Bird will start to frame trap you, right? So
Shoryuken para castigar. Uy, ahora sí le cambió de lado. Lo quiere mandar a la esquina. Angry Bill. Angry, el pájaro enojado. Uy, por abajo, el Dry Rush. Confirmando con el critical.
That's going to be big damage on the board. He's going to get drive back as well, so this is really good. And he's got
Buen
that
castigo,
corner right
ahora sí.
Yeah, he wins in one good hit here, and heavy punch is very
No, se encerró, se encerró.
Loves the drive gauge again. I love not spending any drive
Se
gauge.
encerró Angry Bird.
So he builds
Ahora sí. Puta, ahora sí lo va a tener loco. Por abajo. Ya sabía. La pesadilla de todos. La pesadilla de todos en esquina. En esquina nomás lo va a tener. Ay, qué asco. Mira, panadero. Así se juega con Chun-Li, weón. Toma. Mira, qué bien juega, weón. No te dejas acorralar por este menga. Si no te hace todo unos combos hermosos. Qué rico, weón. Qué rico combat. Buen DP para castigar. Shoryuken. Ahora sí. Toma. Perfect parry.
Something out, perfect parry once again, and drive rush just to make sure it really counts. Side switch, wake up, OD uppercut coming from Angry Bird.
He's on level 3 here, burns himself out, but he has so much meter, he wins in one hit anyway.
That level 3 can really make a difference. Overhead could have been an option there.
Uy, confirma el critical. Ay, no.
That's going to be the first game for Angry Bird. Drag the fist, start the fire, Shinryuken to close it out.
I love the challenge, right? Because he knows Lashar is likely
Buena
to want to
reaction
throw him into
ahí.
the corner, get that pressure, set up DI threat, stuff like that. So immediately just says nope.
Fight.
Man, Lashar's corner awareness, the fact that he's willing to spin bar on that drive reversal to get back the momentum, so smart versus a player like Angry Bird, who's very much known for his aggression in some of these situations.
Ya se compró ya.
That time Lashar respects the that's gonna be
Ya se
a
compró.
jab. Maybe he thought
Hoy día se ha comprado.
something like that. Side swap. Oh, didn't hit it, and actually that's a big deal.
Oh, wow.
Ya se compró ya.
Gets a drive rush forward and gets thrown because of it. Jab after the drive rush, gets a big
Lo manda a guardar en la esquina con ese Tatsu. En llamas. Ahora sí, cuidado, no. Shoryuken. Puta, acá la experiencia de Angry Bird va a ser muy importante porque... Ay, no.
And now a huge opportunity for Lashar. Has level 2 here. A dump on this.
Oh, wow. Lots of scaling right here. But it should still be it, and just a chip out just the same. Lets him hit the ground, knows that he still had that chip option on the table. Very smart move by Lashar. He's trying to get this game back and get control of the momentum. What a jab to stop the pressure.
Uy.
I love the delays in Angry Bird's pressure again. Maybe waiting for DP,
Esa patada con esa patada abajo. Oye. Oye. Buena reaction. Pim panty, overhead. Ahora sí, en la esquina, weón. Ahora sí va a comenzar la matanza. Overhead. Va a comenzar la matanza. No, con así. Puta, que en la esquina es un... Ah, ¿qué tal presión? A la miércoles. Ese en la esquina te deja... No te debe llevar en la esquina, Leshar. Que si no, ahí te ya fuiste. Puta, mira, cómo hace, cómo que... DPNX. Sí, jodidazo. No. Ahí está. Juega con el cambio de lado. Vamos, después va a jugar Nero. Nero creo que juega después, ¿ah? ¡No! Buena. Eliminado. Angry Bird. Se va. Shoryuken. No, perfect parry. Vamos. Oh, no.
Gets the level 2, back to the middle of the screen. Lashar and Burnout now.
Nitro, Cold Brew, Raijin to get the knockdown here. And Sweep, he just lands it. Burnout's huge.
Looking for something on Wake Up, tries to go off the wall. Could have had a full combo conversion.
Ay, no, puta madre, weón.
Final round of this set. Oh my God.
Final game, final round. And Lashar with all kinds of offense and huge meter lead, by the way. That level 3 is a big deal for this drive gauge situation.
Drive reversal once again. Lashar making sure he stays on the offensive with the pressure. Perfect carry, has a lot of meter right here.
Ya ganó mucho, dice, ya ganó. Sí, deja los nuevos valores, weón. Vamos. Yo creo que gana la Chun-Li, weón. El coreano tiene que ganar. Puta, mire ese suicida, weón.
Yeah, I mean, next hit, wow, puts himself in burnout here. Does have level 3 available, but potentially very scary. Yeah, you see Lashar giving up space now, afraid.
Vamos, vamos. No, bien. Ay. Vamos. Toma. Ay, se recuperó. Chao, Grimmel, chao. Angry Bill se fue. Pip, 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 pip. Pep, 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 pep. No puede ser. Por el que creían que iba a ser, no, Leshan, Chun-Li, no pasa nada. Puta, pero miren. ¿Qué tal poder, weón? ¿Qué tal, William? ¿Por qué no hablas, William? Que estás en el chat. Gente, recuerden que pueden entrar al chat de Discord, ¿ah? Pueden hablar, no hay problema. Ahí está, el enlace. Oye, ¿qué pasó? Sorry. Ahí está, el chat de Discord. Ah, estás comiendo. Ah, está bien, está bien. Estabas como yo. Estabas como yo, comiendo también. Lo que pasa es que yo también estoy igual que tú. Estaba transmitiendo desde las 7:30. No, 7:30 por ahí. Terminé como a las casi las 10. Y ya, pues ya no había para comer, pues, ¿no? Buena presión, mira. Puta que... Estos buenos van a... Mena. Angry Bill van a soñar con el coreano. Te ves chivo en persona, nada que ver, weón. ¿No será al revés? Te ves más viejo en persona y acá te ves más guapo. Chorro, que... Y eso que no me has visto en mis buenas épocas, ¿ah, Chacalito? Puta, y sí. Tengo 37 años, pe. Ya voy a cumplir 37. Imagínate. Está viejo ya. DJ, ¿qué tal, DJ S2024? ¿Qué tal? Eres Andrés, ¿no? ¿Qué tal, DJ? Eres Andrés, ¿no? ¿Cómo te he reconocido? ¿Sabes cómo te reconocí cuando agarrabas? Sí, Andrés, ¿qué tal, Andrés? Hoy día Nero tiene que ganar, ¿ah? Tiene que ganar, Nero. Tiene que ganar 2 peleas para que vayas al top 16. ¿Cómo te reconocí, Chacalito? Porque tú agarras así. Así parabas. Saludos, Andrés. Recuerda que tienes que jugar con Blaza la próxima semana. Vamos a coordinar para que puedas jugar con Blas. Sabes que yo soy de palabra. Y estoy así, muchachos. Uy, ¿qué pasó? Puta madre. Estoy así porque tengo calor. No sé cómo está en Ecuador el calor. Uf, insoportable. Acá peor, ¿no? Y peor que yo estoy transmitiendo, tengo la luz en mi cara. Imagínate. Sí. Por la... ¡Ay! Chacalito, mira, Chacalito, weón. Ay. Vamos, Nero. Puta. Puta, esta pelea va a estar buena, weón. Ojo, muchachos, que la repetición lo suben en el canal de YouTube, ¿ah? ¿Ryu? Concha su máquina.
He came all the way across the stage for the handshake before the match too. That's real life for you.
I'm telling you, man, that's real life for you. Let's have a good fight.
My favorite thing, yeah.
That's
vamos.
What I love about Ryu is that the people who
vamos, Nero, vamos.
16 or 45. Like there's no in between, right? Just such a unique thing about that character, and he's just really showing up.
Vamos, Nero, vamos. Conchudéate, Nero.
Could be a thing, but his Ryu play has been really impressive this week.
Well, look, I got a question for you, Capcom Cup. Let me know if you would like Nero, the boxer, to take it. Make some noise out there for me.
Paladín.
Okay, all right, okay. What about the young legend, Endingwalker? If you like
Endingwalker,
take it.
Vamos, voy a olvidar cuando
They're a fan of Ryu.
Everybody likes Ryu.
¿Cómo te
Puta madre, weón.
They're waiting for him at home. You know, he's gonna be able to play Ed.
Vamos. Oye,
está.
madre, ¿qué pasó?
He's been waiting in the meantime playing Ryu and playing some DJ as well.
Un día de salir con otras mujeres.
Vamos, Nero, vamos. Tienes que ganar los dos.
Un minuto.
¿Sabes cómo juega Ryu?
Es un
Puta,
minuto,
mira por
una hora,
abajo.
un día que le estoy quitando el Free Fire 6. No puedo hacer esa pendejada. Ya
Vamos,
tengo que
vamos,
comprar la
conchudete,
huevada.
conchudete.
Estoy supuesto a hacer
Vamos, vamos. Imagínate que es Chacalito. Imagínate que es Chacalito. Imagínate que es Chacalito. O Rambo. Imagínate que Chacalito es Rambo. Abajo. Ahí está. Buena. ¡Ay! ¡No! Ah, se la conoce. Darlan ha jugado con él. ¡Ay! Perfect parry. No, te puede dar la volteadera. No, no, lo quiere parrear, lo quiere parrear. Tú eres más conchudo, Nero. Tú eres más conchudo. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Let's go. Por abajo, la de Ronaldinho. Eso ya no. Esa vaina lo han nerfeado, ¿ah? Esa vaina lo han nerfeado, muchachos, ¿ah? Para el otro ya puedes castigar. Queda en negativo, creo. Negativo o neutral, algo así. Cuidado. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Vamos. No te arriesgues. No, la agarre.
Oh, baited big damage
Ay,
on
no.
the table right now.
Ah,
Ryu
oh,
hits like a
uy,
fucking
overhead, concha su
Cheeky, did you see that?
Esa no la sabía.
Overhead right there. I love it. Endingwalker not wanting to spend the bar. A little greedy, but goes a long way sometimes.
Vamos, Chacalito, vamos, 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 vamos. Chacalito, vamos, Nero, vamos.
Man, Nero the box's usage of this damn medium kick.
Vamos, Nero. Tú sabes cómo juega Ryu.
Perfect range placement on it, and it really does set up his offense and just resetting the neutral in a lot of these situations.
I like the jump forward on the minus frames there. Nero the boxer.
Por abajo, Nero the boxer. Puta madre, la agarre, weón. Esos ríos que caminan desesperan, weón. Firme, weón. Los ríos que caminan desesperan, weón. Tranquilo, mira, está tranquilo. Bien, bien, buen DP para castigar Nero, vamos. Ay, qué puta, weón, a la mierda. ¿Muerto? Uy, vamos, Nero. No te...
CA now available for Nero the boxer. One hit away.
No! Peeking, but he wasn't ready for the crouch strong.
Oh, scary. It could have been the opportunity. Endingwalker had a kill there, but now instead Nero the boxer on another chance. Yeah, counter hit standing jab would have worked, but late the snipe on the jump back. CA lets huge damage on this, and many already know Endingwalker is so sad he gave
¿Lo matará? ¿Lo matará?
Get this first game.
Vamos, vamos, no lo mata, no lo mata. ¡No! ¡Uy, lo mató! Bien, Nero the boxer.
Gotta commend Nero the boxer for actually just waiting for their time. Somebody else probably would have panicked, tried to scramble, hit a button in retaliation, and really could have lost that chance. Nero the boxer keeps his wits about him, keep his mind in the game, and gets the W first.
Ay, esa jugada, puta, no vi. Mi gato está casi paga la. Oye, mi patria buena, Nero, dice nuestro amigo Andrés, más conocido como DJ de Ecuador. DJ de Ecuador, señores. Vamos, Nero. Vamos, vamos. Imagínate que Chacalito, imagínate que Chacalito. Oh, perfect parry. Puta, perfect. Claro, conchudéate. Así, así. Tienes que estarle con todo. ¡No! ¡No! Perfect, puta, ese es salado, huevón, ¿ah? Madre, huevón. ¡Bien!
Good read there, Nero the boxer.
¡No! ¡Bien, Nero! ¡Bien, bien! Así te quería ver. ¡Vamos! Vamos. O sea que Blast es mejor que Endingwalker. ¡Chasumare! No puedo creerlo. Hizo la de Gran Rambo, dice. No, 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 no. No, no. Hizo la de... No, no le saltes, no le saltes. ¡No! ¡Ay! Buena, se regó Nero, se regó, se regó. Se arriesgó Nero de boxer. ¡Bien! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! Imagínate que es Chacalito. ¡Vamos! ¡Bien, Nero! ¡Bien! ¡Bien! ¡No! ¡Puta madre, huevón! La concha su madre por abajo.
Man, that was getting spooky. I love the whip on the jump right there to bait the parry with a jump medium punch from DJ.
Madre, qué suerte,
Nero the boxer bringing out all the tricks, but having this meter lead is huge, right, in this last game. He's going to have
hizo la de Gran Rambo,
in this round, and Endingwalker's not going to get close to that yet.
And we've seen what happens.
Vamos, vamos, no te confíes, no te confíes. Vamos, Nero.
He's very willing to wait for that last hit to make sure he gets to level 3 and cash out appropriately. And wow, overextension puts Endingwalker in trouble.
Vamos, la jugada Blas, la jugada...
By the way, it was very close to not even hitting him.
A varios. La jugada Darlan. sabes cómo jugarle. Claro, claro. Bueno, buen antiaéreo. Bien, así, Nero. Vamos, con todo. No, puta madre, güey.
Oh, with punish. That could have been big. Backdash once again. He's getting real close. Endingwalker.
Vamos, Nero.
This is not looking good. Lots of chip on the table.
¡Oh! Bien, Nero, bien, concha su madre.
2-0.
Bien.
Endingwalker.
Nero, bien.
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 Like I said, I saw when he was walking up.
Bien, carajo, bien, concha su madre. Bien, concha su madre, vamos.
And like I said before, Nero the boxer told me, he's like, look,
bien, con las maracas.
Oh,
ahí está.
All is on the
Bueno
line.
juego, no, así.
Endingwalker,
bien.
Man, make some noise for Nero the boxer. I know
bien,
a lot of people, we already
es.
heard what the allegiances were. Nero the boxer
Nero.
says, I don't care about any of that. I want the W. I'm trying
Puta,
to get to the main.
falta, concha su madre, Mena, weón, Mena. Mena, weón, la concha. Ah, su madre, Nero.
I said, listen, man, if he makes it out of his group, I will buy him a baguette.
Wow. Bien, Nero, bien,
So I might owe him a baguette. We'll have to see, man. There's a nice French bakery down the road.
As we go right back into the replay here, and this was looking really strong for Endingwalker, but I'm going to tell you right now, there was no time in this match where I felt like Nero the boxer was out of the running. And it just felt like a lot of the times Endingwalker was fighting off the back ropes a lot of times. It just felt like Nero the boxer was controlling most of this screen.
Bien, Nero, bien.
And I mean, really impressive play the entire time.
Bien, Nero.
We're going to look
así
at
tiene
the
que,
updated
así
standings, by the way,
tiene que
after
jugar.
the game, just to give you
Sin
guys
miedo al
like,
éxito, weón.
what's the score in the group, what's happening,
No,
how does it
le va a
matter?
meter,
Don't
ya
worry,
sabe,
we'll be
Nero ya está confiado ya. Mena está bajoneado con lo que pasó con Chun-Li.
Extremely dominant. He could have had a combo there, but you know, did the wrong
Mira,
jab.
bien, Nero.
Oh my God.
Oh,
that's what I was exactly talking about.
Bien,
the
Nero,
fact that
será.
Nero the boxer was down like 50%.
Vamos, Nero.
He literally could have lost at any point. Endingwalker, of course,
Vamos,
he did
Nero,
have
vamos.
that hit, but the fact that Nero was able
¿Qué dirá
to
Chacalito?
was like, you know what? This isn't out of my control.
Bien, con ese backdash arriesgó ahí. Uy, hizo la de Gran Rambo, weón.
And Nero just looked so in charge this entire set.
Sí.
Yeah, you can tell he showed up today with a plan.
Sí,
He's
sí.
like, I'm that dude. He told himself that. I'm locked
Vamos.
in. And then just pulled up and is playing really well. Just I think constantly
Ahí
surprising
con
with
todo se fue Nero. Se arriesgó con ese
and just throwing him
critical.
off, like that whip jump. Medium punch was really cool. And just in general in mid-range he looked really solid. Like I don't think he did a lot of things wrong.
¿Qué dirá Papichulo? ¿Qué dirá Papichulo?
Capitalize, you know. Like
And
that
right
whip.
here, oh my gosh, man. I felt like it was just one of the amazing things about it was when people played this very safe game, a lot of instances, keep to the ground.
¿Tú qué
But
vas?
then also when you least expect
Vamos, Nero, vamos.
Feint in the corner just to get the throw. And like you said, a lot of times calling out that guessing game up close with the jump in, whether he's going to do the parry or not, started to scout him out, but we're going to take a look at the standings one more time.
Dice, a ver,
3-1
qué
for the
pena,
Shark at the top of
dice.
that bad boy. We got 2-1
Endingwalker
for
no ha ganado en una con...
Nero the
O
boxer
verdad, ¿no?
goes up 2-2.
Puta, está peor que Alianza en la Libertadores. Nero, tienes que ganar, tienes que ganar, weón. Puta, Gangreville ya se fue a su casa, weón. Vamos, Nero, tú puedes. Muchachos, recuerden que la próxima semana, muchachos, torneo de Street Fighter 6, torneo de KOF 15, gracias a GHZ, muchachos. ¡Oh, papá! Se van a matar acá. Acá, papá, acá se van a dar duro y no consejos.
Wow, hey crowd, I'm gonna make you guys real divisive right now. I got a really big question for you guys. If you would like Kaba to take the set over Menard RD, make some noise out there!
Se va a dejar Kaba.
But if you would like the strongest bull, a two-time Capcom Cup champion to take it, I raised his hand myself at the first one. Make some noise for Menard RD!
No creo.
Oh, that's kind of that's right there on the line. If I had one of the noise thingies, bro, I'm pretty sure it'd be right there on the line.
Que gane Mena, para que
The
pase.
wild thing too is I was asking Mena, I was like, how you feeling, man? Are you gonna be okay out there? And he's like, listen, dude, like, anything could happen. If I went out there and my opponent was my mom,
Alex
bro,
Valle.
today. Like,
You
I
heard
don't
me?
know.
Exactly,
That's it. He
bro.
literally was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, dude. Their group's gonna be wild. I'm gonna do my best, and like whatever happens, happens. So I'm wishing him the best of luck.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Según
man,
Capcom
it can't be a better
dice Menard
feeling to
tiene que
know
ser
that obviously
Hokage,
it's
según Capcom
heartbreaking to know
dice.
you have to fight your brother in arms, one of your training partners.
son del mismo
But
clan,
it's
weón.
also got to be a little like calming to know, a little like a little service to know that both of you are good enough to make it this far into a tournament like this.
Mal, se van a matar, weón, se
Right there, they're
mataron.
showing the camaraderie, the brotherhood, the bandit brotherhood on display right now, and it has to be spoke about that the fact that Menard is no longer in that same region, so it really does open up a spot for not only players like Crossover, but of course Kaba as well, and lots of other players from the region to really step up and get their time to shine. So it says a lot, man.
For sure, and everybody knows this region is extremely strong.
Puta madre, ¿a quién le va mucho? Predicción, predicción.
So, I mean, Kaba making it out, Mena making it out. People expect
predicción, a ver.
Extremely strong players. We saw Crossover have an awesome performance this weekend as well. And this is a region known for Street Fighter. They're very, very good at this game, and you can see that they are both here in the group of death. They are part of the reason it's called
predicción.
players, and they're locked and loaded here. Guile versus JP.
That says a lot. This is a strong counter pick coming from Menard right now, but we're going to get into it. It's the first of two, the best of three, but only two can move on. Let's go.
And this is a counter pick.
Listo, ¿quién ganará, señores?
Really don't like this matchup.
¿Quién?
And so you can see that Mena going to it. This is something that he's talked about a few times.
Seas pendejo, huevón.
As an option.
I mean,
¿Cómo le va a poner JP, weón?
Mena has played his entire Street Fighter 6
Eso
and
es
Street Fighter 5
abusivo,
career. He is willing to counter pick you at whatever turn he has. And look at the combos on display. Gets this drop there, but he does get the positioning corner in his favor.
And a lot of, you can see a lot of the stuff that he likes to do with his other characters very present here, right? Just strong, mid-range options. He's very safe. He's not going to overcommit to things. And just like that, he suddenly has a surprise.
Puta, esas alturas.
His timing is incredibly good.
Mira, weón. Claro, es un counter pick de Guile. Es un 60-40 para favor de JP.
Gravity defying kick. Great anti-air, just the tail end of that jab to get the full combo. And now
no puede ser, no puede ser.
That departure not going to be part of the actual offense anymore because he gets the hit in. Pushing to the corner, drive rush forward. That's going to be round number one to Menard.
Is JP looking very solid. He did a whole lot of nothing that round, right? Like, very few moments he committed to things, and every time he did, he was right, and he got big offense besides one jump, but, that'll happen sometimes.
I like that. Great anti-air, and man, Mena does not leave the air. Double jump to get in, actually finds the way, and now he's got that departure set up in the corner. Teleport. Side switch on this side. Kaba has an opportunity.
I like him trying to force, just going in for the corner, get the throw here, trying to make offense happen.
Misses a flash kick right there, I believe.
It could have been a drive rush for another extension off of that, actually, but instead, Mena just takes the damage.
That purple stuff, big damage on the side. Kaba needs to make something happen. OD goes for the
y ahora sí. Dice Frical, papi, ya todo está arreglado bajo la mesa por la hueva. No me digas eso, Frical, weón, no. No me digas eso, Camario. Dice, brother. No creo.
Mena known for his counter picks, especially
Mena está que huevea, ¿no?
Situations, right? We've seen it ever since Street Fighter 5. It's no different here for Street Fighter 6. Big pickup with the drive rush.
Vamos.
In the corner, on the ropes.
Así no juega Kaba, weón.
Especially with that departure setup.
Nice, I like that.
No juega Kaba, weón.
Back, and then he knew he needed to parry the spike, right?
No.
Good awareness of this in the matchup, but Mena's offense is looking
Tampoco
incredible
salta.
so far, man.
Defense too, tries to jump out of the corner, met with the crowd.
¿Qué es esto, weón? No.
Baits the flash kick and the OD one.
No juega así, weón. Creo que no sé, la gente está dudando, ¿ah?
This counter pick seems like the greatest thing you could have did versus Mena, right?
Se está regalando, weón. Así, eso juega no se hace, weón.
You know this is definitely looking really solid, man. Punish on the whiff, and he gets a chance there with the perfect parry, EX boom.
No puede ser, ¿ah?
Oh, too far. And, punish, not a big one, but it does take some of your drive gauge because it's a punish counter.
Nice flash kick.
Creo que quiere para que Mena pase como winner. Sí, yo.
Did not forget.
And I love that he punished with drive impact as well, right? Trying to strip your drive gauge.
Sí, entre ellos pasa Mena, seguro que les dará su tajada. Mira, no creo, ¿ah? No creo, mira. Ay, qué rico combo.
Out the blade, walks in and out, baits the throw, not
en el chat de Capcom dicen lo mismo, dice, ¿sí? Sí, 2-1 creo que quiere que gane, ¿no? Por diferencia de puntos. Recuerda. A Chun-Li creo que le toca con Ending, con el chibolo creo.
This is where the comfort really matters, right? This
Ahí
is
cierra.
not your main character. Do you have the comfort in the clutch? And he missed the link right there. That was an opportunity, so you're starting to see it. This is what happens when it's your counter pick character and not your main one.
Es que supuestamente... Oh, es un counter pick, ¿no? Puta madre, no sé, oh.
Look at that drive bar. He's going to heal a lot of that back Menard D.
Puta, sí, weón.
And now he has the life lead. Something small gets the counter hit because he catches your peak, and luckily he doesn't have any bars, but this still might be the end. Wake up level 3. That's not going to be enough. Menard takes
esta pelea no la veo muy... No me convence, ¿ah?
The counter pick. It did exactly what it was supposed to do in that scenario.
No me convence esta pelea.
No stranger to it, and still that Bandit Brotherhood stands strong, man. Two of the strongest players in the world, you ask me.
And I have to say, that was...
Esta pelea no me convence, causa.
He's very sharp on that character. He had very few mistakes for
ustedes?
a counter pick character that you're bringing up for something like this, right? So, played really clean, got the job done, and...
Ganó, pero a ver, ¿cómo está la tabla, weón? Pónteme la tabla de posiciones.
And I mean, just even if you go back to the character select screen, and like I said, if you're new here and you don't know, obviously Mena is known for picking these big counter picks.
No sé, no veo así como una pelea high.
People go this route versus a player the caliber of Kaba. I mean, I feel
¿Qué
like
dirá Marquitos? A ver, ¿qué dirás tú?
Seen him play over the year, especially in Street Fighter 6, that he wasn't too actually not prepared for and able to deal with stuff like this. But I feel like it's a
no arreglado, si no se han puesto de acuerdo, brother, vamos a jugar, si esto pasa, tú tienes que hacer esto, yo gano.
Right, and we saw in the same thing with
porque
mira,
porque Mena no juega con JP, ya sé, bueno, ustedes dirán, no, este huevo no sabe, Aldito no sabe de nada, pero uno se da cuenta, pero no. Durante todo no juega con JP, hizo un counter pick de Guile, pero tampoco Mena no tampoco es un mancazo, pero no. Pero bueno, así están las cosas, no puedo hacer nada. No se puede hacer nada. Creo que acá sigue Nero, creo, ¿no?
And this is when we started to see like the game come to pieces for Kaba, right? He started to put the puzzle together, especially right here.
Claro, eso tienes razón, pues, ¿no? Además, el dueño del team es Mena, pues, ¿no? Ha hecho su team. ¿Quién manda? ¿Quién da el billete? Pero la verdad, no he visto un Kaba así, puta, weón, como jugando con Nero. No, un Kaba como jugando contra Angry Bee, no he visto, pero bueno.
Yeah, very well played. And definitely one of the biggest matches in this group today was going to be that one, right? So,
puta, que esperar, a ver. Ahí está, mira.
Puta,
mira, están 3-3.
And they both still have a game to play, by the way. So,
puta, tiene que ganar Nero, weón.
Scary stuff for the top of that bracket. The only person done so far down there, you see Kaba and
Menard con loser y Lesnat entra por winner. Pero se le complicó a Kaba, mira, también, ¿ah?
Yeah, Nero the boxer still has one left as well. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Versus Endingwalker.
Endingwalker. ¿Con quién le va a jugar? ¿Con DJ?
At the bottom of this group. However, Lashar sitting strong at the top, and I feel like Endingwalker can play spoiler here. If he actually does this, he will mess with the standings just a little bit enough to actually change.
Saludos, Eduardo Kira, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. ¿Cómo estás, Eduardo Kira? Saludos de Ecuador. Sí, tiene que andar sí o sí.
A huge deal for Lashar, right? Like even if Endingwalker, you know, just plays
sí, tiene que ganar sí o sí a Mena.
Like, it might not have an impact for him, but it's going to be very, very important for the rest of this Capcom Cup. So this is a big match in that as well. Of course, we have Endingwalker on the DJ now. Lashar on this chunk.
A ver, Rizos, tú que eres más analítico, más matemático. A ver, Rizos. Sí, sí, let's go. Vamos.
Characters you see a lot, and particularly you see, I feel like in Asia, these characters are
puta, ahí lo buen DP por abajo, Kikoken.
Safe little pressure from Lashar, not committing too much. I think he's trying to let Endingwalker spend the drive gauge on stuff like drive rushes or maybe the EX Fireball or something, and then he can play that slow and steady pace.
And look at this. This is what I was talking about, Lashar. He is very much willing to wait back dash to stay out of that drive rush range as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, very scary for Lashar now.
Marshall.
Drive gauge in a bad spot, although those parries really helped him out. Wow, he has so much drive gauge now.
Come on.
Great usage of just meter management overall. Gets the jump in though. Endingwalker gets the jab on top of it, not able to make a big combo come from it. Small into the target combo. Lashar with the drive rush forward, trying to take this round back to crouch short. That should be the round.
Buena, weón. Este va a entrar por winner, ¿ah?
Long drawn out drive rush.
Vamos.
Short one, goes for the crouch short, finds the hit, and tries to close out that round, which he does.
Sí.
Yeah, and, you know,
es el jugador revelación de la Capcom Kappa. Puta, todos daban por momento, no, me va a tocar Leisure, me va a tocar, quién ¿Quién será? Es una Chulín, le vamos a... Puta, la gente... Mira, Mena, Nero. Bien.
Estamos bien engañados, weón. Engañado esa agua. ¿Y así quiere ir a jugar a la CPT?
Sí, como el puntaje. Puta, quería ver la tabla. Pero ahorita la ponen, no te preocupes, amiguito. Vamos, vamos. Nero sigue, Nero tiene que ganar la última pelea con Mena, puta, para que juegue. Puta, puta madre, pero puta madre, una huevada, era para que le ganen a Mena. Pero igual, Nero jugó bien, weón. Puta, no se ha ido. No se ha ido como mi Alaska Lima, no se llegó. No se dio invicto. Está mal, ¿cómo Chuchi se va a dejar cava, weón? Está mal, weón. Pendejo, eso va a estar mal, weón. Huevo, está.
Once again, when it's not your main character, you pointed it out, man.
Qué bendición.
Madre, todo el día escribes, weón. No trabajas.
Si queda coqueto un rato, métete un poco de droga en la nariz, huevón, y que te dure ahí en tu cama, huevón. Todo el día escribe concha de tu madre.
Ay, al Dete Kun. Overhead. Perfect parry ahí. Oh, en la esquina, Dry Impact. Mira. Y viene el reset. Mira. Su madre, mira, panadero. Su madre. Está que güey. Había a turistear, weón. ¿Sí? No he visto la del grupo H. Pero puta, bacán, ¿no? Hoy cierra, dice. ¿Qué es el italiano? Está en Italia. Está en Italia. Me acabo de hablar con él, le he dicho que va a jugar Nero de Boxer. Puta, ya le hicieron sticker, ¿no? Muchachos, recuerden que pueden entrar al Discord, ¿ah? El Discord está disponible. Ahí está el Discord, muchachos. Ahorita el Discord está abierto. Pueden conversar, hablar, pueden entrar en vivo. Baby.
Oye, ese es un engañado, weón. Engañado esa agua. ¿Y así quiere ir a jugar a la CPT?
Creo que Italiano está peor que acá. Está más peor allá que acá, weón.
Endingwalker gets around on the board. This
Final
is a set
round.
point for LaShard, who has 3 bars going into this potential last round. Gets the jab and a counter hit, but didn't believe in it. LaShard takes a throw for it.
Having 3 meters is a huge advantage here for LaShard, by the way. Oof. This Sobot has been a really common option. You brought it up earlier, but Endingwalker really just sending it over and over and saying, what's up, are you going to do something?
Aldo, tú que has estado en las 5, dime, Chacalito. No es personaje de carga. Mira, tú puedes hacer un gancho con 2 botones. El X lo hacías con los 3 botones, el gancho. El DP. No es de carga. Carga cuando aumentas el golpe. Es carga, pero carga para atrás, para adelante no tiene. Voy a dar
un día de culiar, o un día de salir con otras mujeres, o un segundo, o un minuto, o una hora. Es un minuto, una hora, un día que le estoy quitando el Free Fire 6. No puedo hacer esa pendejada, ya tengo que comprar la huevada. Estoy supuesto a ser un nerd del Street Fighter 6.
No lo abandones, Chacalito, sigue jugando con tu río. Bueno, sigue el Nero, weón.
Endingwalker, another one of these players in the destined group F to actually say
sigue Nero. Pasó mi causa por winner, grupo F. ¿Quién iba a pensar, que se iba buena plata? ¿Quién iba a pensar que el coreano iba a pasar? Vamos, Nero, ahora sí.
not a lot of moments where Lashar didn't look in control. I think the last round was the best that Endingwalker made the match kind of uneasy for him. I think if things were too slow and steady, he was very comfortable controlling the pace of the round.
I mean, if you look at how Lashar has been playing it, like his pace is very, very calm, right? He's definitely trying to always get into this range where low forward is a threat, and really doesn't take these big gambles until he gets to the later rounds. And he's got kind of a read on what you like to go for. And some of those things is him using the parry, the way he was using parry, and just him inching forward, using drive rush with short, not just with these bigger buttons, not committing so hard to the
dice, si gana Mena pasa como winner, dice, para que regale dinero así. Puta, no sé cuánto le darán al top 16 a cada uno, pero se va a ganar buena plata.
Yeah, Lashar's super, super good. Definitely somebody, even when this group came out, everybody was like, man, this guy's real good. You know, it's one of those players that you knew he was going to be a threat. It's part of why this group is so hard. It's from top to bottom with really strong players. And yeah, this is what we're talking about. Endingwalker making things.
El top 4 se lleva 10.000. Ay, ay, ay. Puta madre. ¿Qué harías con 10.000, Williams? ¿Qué harías con 10.000? ¿Qué no trabajarías, ah? ¿Pondrías un negocio, una cosita para ahí? ¿Vivirías libremente? 100.000, sorry, 100.000. $100,000.
Endingwalker's run short right now, and man, I'm telling you right now, this guy Lashar is actually a threat.
Yeah, that reaction was so wild too. The best part is he hit the level 3, and Endingwalker was like, "Oh, you got me." Like,
vamos, Nero, vamos, tú puedes,
very impressive stuff. As we come up to our next match, of course, our final match.
Estaría como papichulo, claro.
Win scenario to make it out of the group with none other than Nero the Boxer.
O sea que no quiere, acaban, o sea.
The way you looked at me told me everything, bro.
I'm about to go get a baguette, Steve. Like, what's going on, man?
Go buy a baguette. You got to get the big one too, man. The one they used to leave on the doors on the nail back in the day. That's the one you got to get. But look, Nero the Boxer, he bought the maracas with him. He's ready for a celebration. Menard, one of the favorites, not only to make it out of this deadly group F, but also to be the winner here. And
igual creo que si gana el Nero pasa Mena.
Menard versus Nero the Boxer is going to be
¿Cómo se pone de acuerdo ese Capcom
Cup? This is a major match, has super implications.
Vamos, Mena, vamos, imagínate que es Piccolo, imagínate que es Piccolo.
If you guys would like Nero the Boxer to take the set, make some noise! Oh, wow. If you guys would like
Gánale 2-0.
make some noise!
El Blast.
Oh, it's clear. It's clear, but you know what that does? That sets you up for heartbreak. Somebody might leave here in tears, trying to base it off of this win right here. Somebody's going to the main bracket. Somebody's going to the bleachers. It's going to be Nero the Boxer versus Menard to see who makes it out of this group stage. Let's go.
Let's go. No.
Early whip punish, a lot of aggression from Nero right away. I like that.
Bien.
And we saw that his control of neutral has been really good so far, even against these world-class players, right? Just showing, like, look, I'm the real deal. I'm going to slow you down and not let you do what
you want to do. Así lo va a tener a Nero, weón. Con neutral ahí. No le va a dejar entrar, ¿ah? Puta mina, que está el reaction de Amena, weón.
Early corner.
Bien. Máxima. No, lo va a pokear. Cada vez que haga el dry rush, Nero lo va a pokear, weón. ¡Hala, qué asco, weón, Luke, ¿eh? Vamos, Nero, vamos, vamos.
Man, I already hear that yelling from the audience.
¡Hala, mira cómo confirma, weón!
He's ready this time on the punish counter.
To the corner.
Holding this range. Mena just a whole lot of nothing and then suddenly something. That really catches people off guard as Nero the Boxer this time. Perfect parry and gets the pick up.
Backdash, bro.
Backdash, stand like
buena.
Rush here for Mena as he takes back the momentum, puts himself in a really precarious situation. Does not have much drive, but that doesn't stop the offensive pull, but he does have 3 bars.
Bien, Nero, así.
Parry, drive rush, punish, and he tries to go for a small reset there, possibly looking
no, este huevón está esperando hacer el whip punish, ¿ah? Mena. No lo vas a dar. No, puta, cómo le entra, weón.
Easy peasy combo.
A la mierda.
Gets the game.
Trying to go to work. Trying to go to work.
También le castigó todo. Le tiene miedo al papichulo, dice Mena. ¿Qué diferencia? No, la enfriadera,
He's been a failure, he's been a success, Steve. Survival.
La madre.
He's thinking about it here.
No lo juego bien, ¿no?
Oh, he's really thinking about it. DJ
Sí, huevón.
Mario. This is a big deal here. You have to recompose. Say, all right. A couple of mistakes.
Vamos, Nero, vamos.
I'm ready. Outfit swap.
Sometimes that makes all the difference.
La habilidad de Nero es Black, de look, pues, ¿no? Lo mismo pasó con Black, con Mario.
Last lifeline here for Nero the Boxer.
Vamos, Nero, vamos, sí se puede.
He needs this game to stay alive.
Bien, nice. Esa canción te va a empilar. Uy, ¿qué? What?
My man was ready for
What?
that. Yo, Nero the Boxer.
Nero,
If you're not a fan, you should be a fan.
No.
That whiff under was very scary, and I love the dash up from Mena, representing a new option.
Bien.
Ooh, DI attack the drive bar, side switch,
Claro,
gun upper, and now Nero the Boxer with the momentum.
No, se cerró Nero, se cerró.
Mena didn't flinch, but he still gets the big counter hit.
No, puta madre. Mira todo ese daño que hace el lugar.
Takes back this momentum and
Positivo, ahí está.
Same thing we saw in
Ya,
earlier against Kaba, and Nero has a good answer so far. Although that puts him in burnout, which is very
A la mierda, se quedó en burnout, weón, puta madre. Bien, Nero. Vamos, Nero, vamos.
Sneaks up, finds the jump in. That's what he was looking for, and now you can see.
Ya, mira, Blast tiene miedo de hacer el soñarlo porque sabe que lo va a barriar. El Sandblast no lo va a hacer ahora. El Marshall. Vamos, Nero, vamos.
Just tagging him with the buttons, keeping things nice and slow. Menard trying to slow down the pace, not get overwhelmed here.
Madre, weón.
Baited.
Puta madre, weón, mira, weón.
Could have been even bigger. It was so late. I don't think Menard was ready.
Oh, there's a throw. Likely still in Mena's favor though. Small drive rush just to bait out a reaction.
Come on, baby.
He doesn't take the bait though. He's a bigger fish than that. There's the throw.
A lot of drive gauge though, which means Nero the Boxer, he's more threatening here in neutral, which is why Mena jumps.
Madre, qué buen neutral, weón.
He's expecting some kind of like EX fireball or something committal on the ground or a drive rush, and he stop signs him again. A throw, not enough to do it, but Mena looking much better here.
Mena knows that Nero is looking for these perfect parries, especially right there.
No le va a poder ganar, weón, en ese momento que guarde la barra de critical. No le va a ganar, no gaste la barra, Nero. No, quiere no sé. De repente le hace el... Nivel 2, nivel 3. Ah, la mira ese daño, weón. ¡Oh, Nero! ¡Bien, Nero! ¡Concha su madre, Nero! ¡Está buen boxer! ¡Buen parry, weón! ¡Vamos! Bien, carajo. Bien, así, Nero, bien. Enfriadera.
Nero the Boxer went back to character select.
Bien, Nero, bien.
Looking at another outfit swap again.
Bien, carajo, ese look es de Chile.
Metro City downtown, they're scrapping.
Ahora sí Mena va a loser.
Luke versus DJ. Mena RD versus Nero the Boxer.
No, puta madre.
Life is on the line right now.
I love the new adjustment. Mena says, okay,
no, la puta madre. Se regó Nero con esa jugada.
Doesn't get the huge back heavy kick punish counter combo to start things, but takes a bit of damage. Wow, what a stuff from Nero.
So bad.
Cuidado.
Mena's doing new ideas. His new option here is like, okay, you want to slow things down, wait for the sandblast. I'm just going to walk up and jam in some normal and see what you do about it.
And look at Mena playing a little closer right now, just to make those jump ins a little more potent. But he hasn't taken the bait yet, but he does still get these throws and just inching forward with the lead.
Yeah, he went away from sandblast, represented jump a bunch of times. Now he's back to sandblast.
Puta madre, weón, abajo.
Timing, the new rhythm he's doing to throw off Nero the Boxer. So it's the same plan, just slightly
Esta hueva, ese reset.
Speaking of stagger. Nero the Boxer in the corner, perfect parry, catches the jump. He's represented it a few times. Nice call out here for Nero the Boxer, but he's got a lot of work in the jump. Fierce punch from Mena RD puts him on a round that can send him to the main bracket of Capcom Cup. Drive rush piercer just to start it off.
Look at him.
Madre por arriba, weón.
Swinging and forcing. He's trying to change the pace up. Nero hasn't adjusted yet, and that's why Mena is forcing like this. Bringing up new options too.
Throw. Nero the Boxer in trouble. Back to the wall. Wake up level 2. What a stretch in the parry. Big damage on the table. Level 3. And if this is not gonna be dropped, Mena RD cashes his ticket. He's going to the big dance, a Capcom Cup, and the money is flowing, and the crowd is loud. Shout outs to Mena RD.
gets the flag immediately, says, give it to me. I'll see you all on Sunday for my third attempt, another Capcom Cup championship he is fighting for. Could be the first not only 2-time, but 3-time Capcom Cup champ.
For the third time, thrice.
Making it rain? Damn, making it rain again?
Yo, my man said I want that money. He points to the cup. My man Menard making a show of it. Let's go.
Se fue Nero, se fue.
But yo, wait. Capcom Cup, do me a big favor. Please, make some
Por
noise
winner se va.
for Nero, the boxer. My man had his hands up the whole time. He never went down. I'm such a big fan, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you were not a fan before, you better be a fan now. If you haven't seen him play, incredible player. Look, he was neck and neck with all these
Sí,
players.
está bien, puta madre, la experiencia fue más en estos momentos.
Nero the boxer was that close to qualifying out of this group. So put some respect on that.
Me hubiese gustado que gane Nero, weón, porque no haga eso Mena, weón. Firme, ¿ah? Me hubiese gustado que gane Nero, weón. Puta madre, weón. Para que Mena no haga eso, weón. Pero bueno, así están las cosas, ¿no? Pero bien jugado Nero, ¿ah? Está bien. Ha hecho muy bien. Ha ganado 2, ha perdido 3 Nero. Sí, le falta cancha nada más. Le falta cancha, weón.
He was just like, okay, cool. I noticed you're ready for the timing on this. You're ready for the
bien
timing
jugado,
on
Nero, bien jugado.
for this. I'm going to change up my game plan. He immediately went to lots of jump, lots of jamming buttons out there, way less sandblast, right? And then
ese puñete de Luke, concha su madre, le entraba, weón.
Back to the jump, back to jamming buttons. He kind of overwhelmed the senses, right? He threw in so many different looks, and I think that he was so overwhelming there. Love the bait from Nero the boxer to clean this up. So some really smart adjustments from Menard. You can tell that this is an experienced player, right? He's a multi-time world champion, so he has a level 1. And then a level 2 and a level 3 and a level 4. He has so many different ways that he can make variants in his own gameplay so that you are just like, I'm not sure how to adjust and adapt before the match is already over and you can't make these counter adjustments. But the match is already over and you can't make these counter adjustments. The match is already over and you can't make these counter adjustments. The match is already over and you can't make these counter adjustments.
This time, Menard on retaliation just jumps forward, calls out the level 2. That is a panic move on wake up. Maybe a sandblast coming or maybe just an overextension. Typically a throw in those scenarios, looking for a big opportunity to take back that momentum. It doesn't always work out in your favor.
Bueno, muchachos, ¿qué te puedo decir? No, Nero jugó, participó bacán. Hasta mismo Nero dijo, no, verdad, ha hecho una buena actuación en este grupo, el grupo de la muerte. La ha tenido difícil, pero igual, le ganaba a Mena, weón. Aunque no pasaba, pero se consagraba a Nero. Mario. Puta, lo bueno que Angry acaba. Por loser, mira.
For that Sunday bracket, which is looking really gnarly. We're filling that thing in. We have a couple of slots left to get checked in there so we can see who it is, and we'll see what players will be up against each other on that. This is our final standings on Group F. Very close in the middle there, especially as we see winner side Cien versus Lashar. Obviously, standing at a very impressive.
Mira, pues ahí está Phenom, Chris Wong.
Fudo down there. Fudo was looking good, potentially making it into winner side and stuff like that. Instead, now we have Fudo versus Mena. I think personally, my top 2 picks.
Puta, Fudo versus Mena, weón.
Round 1 of losers bracket.
Bueno versus Netflix.
This is some of the most
madre, va a estar bueno esa vaina.
And what a way to start the legacy that's gonna be Street Fighter 6. We got years to play this game. We got a new character right around the corner, and still you get these kind of matches from the very first, the inaugural Street Fighter 6 Capcom Cup. You couldn't ask for better action. You couldn't ask for better matches. And I'm glad you guys are here joining us. We got a lot of people in the building.
Sí,
so
el
I'm gonna ask y'all right
grupo.
now. Y'all enjoying this Capcom Cup 10? Make some noise for me one time.
Sí, ya
that
se
was
vaya.
Group F. It was amazing, and I'm so happy to be here to call action, especially with the guy Sejan, bro. It's been such a pleasure, and it's been way too long.
Bien jugado.
Definitely has been a while. So hopefully you all have been.
Hasta que le ganaba a Mena, weón, no hacía eso. Pero igual, pero no.
Help put this thing on. So of course,
Cuarto.
our first sponsor here, Steel Series, which you guys have seen their headsets all weekend long. We've been talking about them.
Al menos
all the pros players up
estaba
here
delante
wearing
de
their gear,
Angry Birds.
winning all kinds of cool prize money. Thanks to Capcom.
Eso sí, ya.
Awesome. So of course,
Bueno.
thanks to Steel Series for helping make this happen and helping somebody
¿Qué te puedo
this
decir,
weekend
no? No sé.
become a millionaire.
A millionaire.
Somebody's gonna be a millionaire. Yeah.
For Street Fighter. Really big shout outs to Steel Series. they definitely have been holding us down. And once again, that's what our players are using here. That's how they're keeping the sounds all crispy, especially if they want to have the focus to move further in these brackets.
Eldo, bueno, hablamos, dice, apoya.
This is only day 3. We still got SFL, and then we got
pero puta, de cada 2 horas, sigue el grupo G. Bueno, gente, yo me despido, muchachos, los dejo con Pochoclo. Nos vemos hasta el día domingo, pues, ¿no? En la final de la Capcom Cup. Voy a transmitir también. También estoy asado también. Estoy igual que ustedes, muchachos, pero igual, es lo que hay. Es lo que hay, muchachos, con Ánimos. Vamos, bien jugado, Nero, bien jugado, bien jugado. Lo dejo con nuestro amigo Pochoclo. Pi, 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 pi. Pi, 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 pi. Joder, chaval. Me voy, chao.
Fighting Game Show, gracias por el rey. Yo quedo contento. Solo importa clasificar al top 16. ¿Qué guay está hablando? Yo estoy contento con los resultados. O sea, claramente podrían haber sido mejores. Sobre todo para muchos podría haber sido mejor. El Chaka tuvo 2 peleas que fueron